Hi, I just thought I'd make a short video, firstly to introduce myself. My name's Tim Pace. Along with Tina Pace, we started the Pace Setter group when we joined Viva MK, which we came into via Clean Easy when it sadly came to an end. So this is the first of a few videos that I'll be doing on running your business. So the first one is a very simple basic one on how to put your catalogues together. So your catalogues have arrived now, you've got them all in a box in front of you. So obviously the first thing to do is to actually get them out, because I'm not making you any money where they are. Okay, so this video, certain parts of it may change because we are at the moment in the initial stages of the launch of Viva MK. So we're not sure how many catalogues we're going to get and how things are going to be going. So obviously this is just an initial video, but you will find that the principles remain the same. So you can apply this to however many catalogues we've got. Okay. So what have you got? You've got some catalogues, you've got some bags, and you've got some order forms. Now I'll just go over a few basic things with you for now. First thing to point out here is it's actually a requirement of Viva MK that you label your order forms with your name and your account number. That is actually something that you have to do. So as you can see, ours are there. Now all of the consumable items that I'm putting in here you can order directly from the link that's provided in our training group from the printers that we've actually done a deal with. So you can order starter packs and you can order all the slips individually as well. Now if you're personally sponsored by Tina and I, then you will have been provided with enough startup paperwork to get you started free of charge. Not everybody in our group does this, so it's worth actually chatting to the people that sponsors you into the team that you're actually in within our group. But you can very cheaply buy these online by searching on the training group that you should have been added to find out the address to actually do that. You can also print your own out. We've got a couple of versions of day slips that you can use. Some of them, as you'll see, have got photographs on. We do a version that hasn't got photographs on. We also do versions with days, and we do versions with just a little tick box system where you can tick which day you're going back for your catalogue. If you use those, I suggest you use a pencil because you can actually rub them out and reuse them again. So that is extremely useful. Okay. So it is very important to put your catalogues together in a way that you know whether the customer or prospective customer has actually looked at the book. Now the reason for this is we're not going to be going to customers forever that don't buy. The idea is for the first few drops we're actually using it as a filtering system to find the people that will buy from you, and then when you've done that, that's only the people that you're going to be dropping catalogues to. This will all be explained in a lot more detail in another training that will be due out in a couple of weeks' time, which is called Building and Maintaining a Customer Base. Okie dokie, so that will be covered off. So the first thing to remember is you put your label on. Now at the moment we've got that book as a main catalogue, which is covering the core products, chemical based cleaning products. So that one I'm going to refer to as the main book. Okay, and the only other thing that we've got at the moment is this little flyer that we added with there. But we will have other things. I know that there's catalogues due out in August, which we can add to our packs, and obviously if you're watching this video in the future, then you're also going to be seeing many more catalogues in there. Okay, so the first thing to do is remember that catalogue or your main catalogue goes at the front, and then your specialogue, be it your Christmas catalogue or your summer flyers or anything like that, will actually go at the back like this. So that's the back, that's the front. Okay, And any other books that you have, if you slip in the middle, then it doesn't really matter where they go, I don't think, really, because yes, okay, people could put them back in exactly the same order, but they seldom do. You'll find them in all kinds of orders, backwards, forwards, upside down. So it is really quite easy to see whether they've been looked at or not. Okay? Now, very important point as far as I'm concerned, the order form. Various people over the years, because we were involved in Clean Easy for 11 years, I've got various thoughts on this one. I'll briefly explain mine. We prefer to put our orders actually inside the main book. The top just sticking out a little bit at the top like this. Now that does mean that when you collect your catalogues, you'll have to open your pack up and just pull that out to have a look to see whether you've got an order, or at least just raise it like that. However, an important thing to mention here is sometimes people won't fill their name and address in, but they will fill the bottom piece in. So if you're in a situation where you've just pulled that part to have a look, you may miss an order that's on the bottom there. Now if you do collate the orders that you pick up as you go around and write them on your round cards or your round sheets, then you should be able to track it. But it's far easier to just have a proper look to see whether there is anything on there, and then you can write down the customer's name and address while you're actually there, because there's nothing more frustrating than actually collecting catalogues to find that when you get back you've got a 30 or 40 pound order but you don't know where it's from. That is really quite frustrating. Okay, now the reason we don't put the catalogue, the order, at the front of the catalogue, which some people do, and that's how they do it for quickness, so they can find the order quickly when they are collecting the catalogues in. Well, the object of the game actually isn't quickness. The object of the game is to actually find orders and get orders. If it takes you a little bit longer, who cares if you get better results? Now, when you think about it, that's your front cover. That's your front cover product. Normally, the products that go on the front cover are best sellers. So it encourages people to have a look, which is why that was always a bestseller, the Wipeout Stain Remover, when it was in the Clean Easy catalogue. Now it's in the Viva MK, it's on the front because people wanted to buy this product, so that you see straight away, oh, that's in, I'll have a look at that. So, okay, I spend quite a bit of time designing and making these front covers attractive to encourage people to open the book. So what do some people do? They come along and do that, totally hiding all of the front cover. Now your front cover is effectively a shop window. Now to me, that's as silly as having a retail shop and having the most pristine window display that you spent hours on doing to attract customers, and then covering the whole of the front window with paper, newspapers or brown paper, so nobody can see in it, destroying any impact that you've got from that. And don't forget, you can also change your front cover around at any time you want to, even if it's just turning it that way. If there's any particular range of products that you want to promote 1 month, that could be your front cover. There's no reason why you can't do that. So you can use your front cover as an integral part of your business. Okay, so everything's in there. It's all put together and it's popped inside your bag to keep it nice and dry, with your day slip on the back like that, and it's sealed. Important to seal it because obviously it keeps it dry. It will go out sealed. Unfortunately it won't always come back sealed. That annoys the hell out of me when people do that and I leave it standing up there and it just gets full of water and destroys not only the catalogue but sometimes the order that they've written out. Most annoying, but hey, customers are customers and that's what they tend to do. The other very important thing is you record where you put your catalogues. You won't believe it, but we've had many instances of people who've gone out, dropped out 200 catalogues, but not marked down where they are. so they've got no idea when they're actually going back to collect the catalogues. Okay? Simple. You either use a notebook, can be useful when you're walking around because it fits in your pocket, or a round book. If you buy a starter pack from the link that we've suggested from the printers that we recommend, that actually comes with a couple of round books. We've also got these sheets that you can print out, which are on a training group for you to mark stuff on and use them at home. So okay, there's lots of options there for you. Okay. Other things to remember are obviously when you collect catalogues, there's the series of slips you use to pop through. Thank you for your order. If the catalogue's not there on the doorstep, you can actually use your callback slips with your day printed on there when you're calling back again, or if you've got the little boxes, you tick which day you're coming back on. Tip, use pencil, you can rub it out and use it again. Remember that one? May have said that already, but if not, it's worth saying again because that can save you some money. And then you record your results. Okay guys, have fun with it. We're always here to help you if you need us. Your first port of call is your upline, but we're always available. So you're on our websites, or you should be on our Facebook groups as well. You can always get in touch with us. We wish you all the best, and we'll speak to you again soon with the next training video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.